So, scalability in blockchains. What are we talking about? Well, you may have heard of horizontal scaling. That's when you're adding more nodes to the network. Or vertical scaling. This is when you're adding more participants to the nodes that exist today. And usually solutions have to be able to cope with the scale both horizontally and vertically. And that's a topic for another conversation. What I wanted to talk about today is memory scalability. Because at the end of the day, blockchains, the current classic designs, are time-stamped state change logs, usually involving transfers or state changes in terms of the data that's on the ledger. The problem is that any item that's recorded is recorded as of the date it's recorded, and the only reference is the block in which it was created, which means if you want to refer to it in the future, in other words, transfer value from value received in the past, you have to refer to your old block, and then your counterparty has to make sure that you haven't transferred value from that date until the current date, and then they accept the transfer, and then there's a new block saying this amount was in this block was transferred to somebody else in this block. But the requirement now is that you have the entire ledger history in active memory, because you have no idea when your counterparty received that value. It could be going back to January of 2009 when Bitcoin was first started. So you've got an active memory requirement that's only getting bigger. And this is one of the scalability issues that classic blockchains haven't solved. But in Tapestry X, we created a ledger where we have transacting periods. So every period, like your current bank statements or brokerage statements, you have starting balances, transactions, and ending balances. You can archive the transactions, carry forward the balances. Your active memory is just today's balances and today's transactions that are recorded today. And there's an additional bonus. Because we have transacting periods and double entry accounting, we can actually also record future dated payable receivables. So there's something to think about in terms of memory scalability when you're looking at your blockchain solution.